Okay, if you've bought one of these jacuzzis right here, you're gonna find out real quick that the door is a piece of junk, and it really strips out right away on the plastic. You end up putting hinges on here. This one here, I wanted to show you the temperature. I'm not sure if you could see that. It says 84, and I was also going to show you the time on my phone. It's can you see that? 3:11, June 16th. That's the time. I wanted to show you this propane Insta-Hot jacuzzi heater and how quick it can work on a small jacuzzi like this, or maybe a medium-sized jacuzzi. Who knows? Maybe a pool. I don't know. But I made this thing. Let's see. Not sure if you can see it, but it's a Camp Lux propane-powered Insta-Hot that's got a sump pump. So what I'm doing here is, sorry about that, drop the sump pump in the water. Okay, the hose, so you got this. I haven't put the tank on yet. That one goes onto here. I put it on a dolly so I could keep it in my shed. The propane tank is on. Got the sump pump in. My return hose in this little jacuzzi. And this particular Camp Lux propane heater turns itself on as soon as you plug it in. The water flow turns it on. You'll hear it in a second. Let me plug it in. Here it comes. There it goes. Trying a little. Propane tank. Going over to an Insta-Hot that I mounted on a dolly because I can keep it in my shed. The hoses and everything are down here. I put a sump pump on it. It's going over here. Have the cover down. Right now the temperature is, let's see if you can see that. Can you see it? I don't know. It says 88. I just put it in there like 5 minutes ago. The time right now is 3:23, June 16th. So there it is, propane tank mounted on a dolly. There's your hoses coming off. Sump pump. I attached the sump pump. It's plugged in right up there. Let's check out this temperature. It is 340. $97, $98 just changed. Okay, so the time is 3:51. It's at 102 right now. I have it set to turn off at 103, or at least that's where I want to keep it, because that's a good temperature. I'll close it up. Here's this again. The 120 is just for the sump pump. I'll be pulling that out in a second just to show you. Well, I don't want to pull it out. That's 103 is what I want. anyway, if you've ever had one of these jacuzzis too, the string you see over there is because this jacuzzi, the filter has some issues. It's 103 now. We're gonna go ahead and turn it off. Unplug it. Turn the gas off. Let's check the time. (3:53), June 16th. This will show you packing it up. Sorry for the choppy video. Anyway, that's the return hose coming out. Gas is off, it's no longer circulating. There's my sump pump. That's the 120 I had plugged into the receptacle. And then I just put that on the dolly. I kind of made it so these hoses all lay on this thing pretty easy. That's it. Just connect the tank, roll it up, and put it in the shed. Okay, so what we're looking at, it went from 88 degrees to 102 in just over 20 minutes. So 14 degrees in around 20 minutes. It's not bad. About this particular InstaHot, I'll put the Amazon link in comments, I guess. I'm not really, I guess I'm new with YouTube, so I think that's what you're supposed to do. And that InstaHot, it works pretty good. I've noticed that the wind will sometimes blow it out. So it's good to stay on top of it if the wind is, if it's real windy, and make sure it didn't blow out. It has all the safety features, so it turns itself off. It turns itself on when it detects water flow. So when you plug in the 120 for the sump pump, that's what turns it on. But for sure, it's saving me a ton of money on my bill, because then I'll keep it in the low 80s, and then just go heat it up, for 20-25 minutes anytime I want to use it. And so instead of keeping it hot all the time, all week long, 24 hours a day, especially at night, it would run a lot when it gets cold. And it's saved a ton of money on my power bill. I strongly recommend it. All right, you guys, have fun.